Hey iFunny, and hey Bitcoiners. So we gotta talk about Ethereum and XRP and Bitcoin. Because Ethereum and XRP are garbage and they're never gonna be money. No store will ever accept them as currency. And I truly do believe that both Ethereum and XRP will go to zero someday. I actually think that meme coins will be around longer than Ethereum and XRP, unironically. Yeah, so let's talk about that. First of all, a message to anyone who's invested in these altcoins but doesn't have Bitcoin. I think you're coping. I think you're coping super hard, and you don't have to, because I'm here to fix that shit for you, bro. So I believe that you two, the ETH bro and the XRP bro, I'm talking to you two. I think you two suffer from something called unit bias. Okay? Not to make fun of you, but you're the type of person that would look at a $1 bill and then 50 pennies and then grab the 50 pennies because 50 is bigger than 1. That's you guys' thought process, because I'm sure you guys heard of Bitcoin first, and then you saw the price at, like, I don't even know, fucking like 40K or some shit, and you were like, I can't afford a whole Bitcoin, so what's the point? So then you were like, oh, I know, I'll buy 10,000 Shiba Inu, I'll buy 12 million Pepe, and then that shit just has to go to like $1 and I'll be a gazillionaire. If that's what it is, then you're just gambling, right? Speculating on literal joke tokens. But back to like the ETH and XRP, right? The flippening thing is never gonna happen. For two main reasons. Now, like, really dig into the meat of this topic, right? Bitcoin is just money, right? It doesn't do anything else but just sit there waiting to be sent. Ethereum is trying to do something. The ETHtards claim that Ethereum has utility through like smart contracts. And then like the XRP bros, they claim that their utility will be the fact that banks will actually use their token to like make transactions work faster. Because one of the main issues, supposedly, that niggas got with Bitcoin is that it's too slow. But now we have the Lightning Network. I think they just ignore that shit. If you guys don't know, the Lightning Network now, it allows you to send your Bitcoin to anyone within less than like fucking 2 minutes, and it costs like a penny. Alright? These niggas are tweaking. They're coping and they're tweaking. Now, why to Ethereum and XRP will never be money? So let's start with Ethereum, right? So Ethereum was created by this guy named Vitalik Buterin, I believe, Vitalik Buterin. And Ethereum used to run on proof of work, like Dogecoin and Bitcoin does, but he changed it, him and his friends, to proof of stake. So now, he who owns the most Ethereum dictates the network, right, and the protocol. And because he invented Ethereum, he and his buddies dictate the Ethereum network now through proof of stake. And so now, he, Vitalik, and his buddies have the ability to mint and burn as much Ethereum as they want, whenever they want. So, in the event that Ethereum does become a currency in this hypothetical scenario these Ethereum tards are talking about, you would just be switching the banks from printing money with Vitalik printing Ethereum. And we would eventually have the same issues. And XRP, the XRP bros are are a different breed. They think that because their bank token went from $1.50 to $3 that they're on the way to flip Bitcoin. Well, let me tell you why I would actually prefer Ethereum over XRP if we ever wanted to use a cryptocurrency besides Bitcoin as money. The XRP ledger is missing its first 32,000 blocks. They're just missing. You cannot check the first 32,000 blocks of the XRP blockchain. That's not even a pre-mine. That just screams scam to me. And then the company that made XRP, Ripple, the company named Ripple, right? They own over half of the supply. And every year they sell some of that supply to retail on crypto exchanges. And they say that the reason why they're selling their own token to you guys is because they need funding in a fiat world still. So they need cash, right, to keep their shit operating. Fair enough. But at the same time, you guys have the supply capped at 100 billion tokens. So what happens when Ripple runs out of tokens to dump on you guys? How will they make money? They're not just gonna go bankrupt, right? I would hope not. So could an XRP bro explain to me how the fuck Ripple plans on operating after they sell all their XRP to you guys? Because I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna hope that they don't make more or some shit. I don't know. Also, any cryptocurrency that has a team and that team is actively trying to work with banks. No, you already know. No, I'm not gonna go there, but you already know what I'm saying, okay? They're not part of the team. They're not trying to help us, bro. Bitcoin cryptocurrency was initially created to be anti-bank, anti-government. Now I understand that there's fucking banks and governments getting into Bitcoin now, right? But they can't control Bitcoin. Niggas can control XRP. That's the difference. Centralization, right? Niggas can control Ethereum. Niggas can control XRP. Nobody can control Bitcoin. It's my personal opinion that Satoshi Nakamoto is fucking dead. Because anybody who has $100 billion on their computer and doesn't sell at least $1 million worth to go enjoy their life has to be dead. You know what I'm saying? And even if he wasn't dead, he can't go back and change the code. There's too many miners now. It's decentralized. So, where was I going with that shit? Oh, yes. So, Ethereum will never be money because Vitalik can print it whenever he wants. XRP will never be money because anyone who looks into it for like 2 minutes realizes it's a fucking scam bank token. The fuck? I still can't get over the fact that 32,000 blocks of the XRP blockchain are missing. Like, it's just not there. That's insane to me. Oh, and fucking, I don't even know, Solana, bro? The network where niggas use meme coins. I actually think Solana has more utility than Ethereum and XRP. Because niggas actually gamble. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're just gonna gamble, you might as well just pick a meme coin. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Solana and the Solana network has more utility than smart contracts. When was the last time you used a smart contract? You haven't. Like, oh my, when was the last time you sent your friend XRP? You haven't. Okay? I bet you've probably sent your friend Monero. You probably sent your friend fucking Bitcoin Cash. You have not sent your fucking friend Ethereum. You have not sent your friend fucking XRP. Y'all are liars and copers. Y'all don't even want y'all shit to be money for real. Y'all just hoping it gets to like $10 a coin for XRP and 10K a coin for Ethereum. And you're just gonna sell that shit for fiat and move on to the next fucking shit coin. Y'all don't even know what y'all niggas want. Fuck it. We're smoking on the XRP pack. We're smoking on the Ethereum pack. Study Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to iFunny. I know y'all niggas see me out here. Shout out to fucking the Bitcoin community. Fucking like my shit, share my shit, comment on my shit. I swear this channel will blow up. We're gonna see all 50 states of America, alright? We're gonna see other fucking countries. Okay? I will get a whole coin, okay? I'ma flex that shit too. And we will witness Bitcoin hitting $1 million per coin. And let me just add a fifth one. We're also going to see all the ETH bros and XRP bros dump their coins and join the Bitcoin bandwagon at about 300K per coin. All right, peace out.